And the next component is marketing. How important it is to make sure your home looks beautiful. And we call this make sure the house looks like the best house in the area you're looking, because when buyers look, you don't sell your home in isolation, you sell it in competition.
Yeah, because everyone's comparing what else is on the market.
Right. So the first thing people see, I ask people, what's the first thing people see? The photos.
Absolutely.
So the photos, the marketing, the home needs to be marketed so beautifully, because that's the first thing people see. So if your home doesn't look beautiful on the websites, or if the flyer is not beautiful, if it kind of devalues your home.
Yeah.
So bring people through the home with your marketing or property on trademill.realtor.co.nz or on our own personal website. And then once they come through the house, a beautiful flyer with floor plan and everything on it, so they take it home. Because other thing what people do when they look at buy a home, they don't buy it at the property. They usually go to their house, take the flyer with them, and if you've got a beautiful marketing flyer for your property, it kind of gives you a perceived value of your home goes up.
Yeah.
When your home is marketed beautifully, the flyer, the marketing, the photos, and the video. And you know how important the videos is now?
Yeah. Yes. I think we've even had a client tell us, haven't we, that they looked at the photos online, they thought the property looked great, then they saw the video and were like, wow, we've got to go and see this house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And a buyer we had from Auckland, might have been the same buyer, see, like, the video was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And hence they flew up here. And actually they were the purchasers for that property.
They were.
So to conclude, the marketing part of things is when you're selling a home, there's none of these four components should be left to it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Or left to chance, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think too, just finding on that, when people are looking at a home, often they're not just looking at one open home during the entire weekend. They might be looking at 5 or 6 different properties.
Absolutely.
And so what they take away from that house is what they're going to be sitting looking at, and they may have 5 or 6 brochures. So you want to give them that marketing material that's got the information about the house, got amazing images so they do remember it.
Yeah.
And
And the
they can look
importance
at
of
it.
floor plan when it comes to marketing too, and how important it is. And once again, there was no floor plan 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now everybody using floor plan, which I'm very
Absolutely.
pleased. Because it does really help sell that house.
Yeah, and I suppose one final point too is the brochure that people pick up when they're at an open home. They take it home with them. They may have been to those other 5 or 6 open homes that day. How are they going to remember which house was which house had the study or which house had the sleep out? So by having a very detailed brochure with the wonderful photos, the floor plan on it, they've got it right there in front of them, and that's that point of difference.
Absolutely. And people, there was a research done that people look at 14 houses before they purchase one.
Wow.
So if they've got 14 brochures sitting on their dining table, you won't be the one that's going to stand out with beautiful photos as you see it, beautiful floor plan in the back. Like you see it, people look at what the sleep out of the back, perhaps you know how big it was, and all the information need to be in your floor in your marketing brochure, and it needs to look the best it possibly can.
Absolutely. No, that sounds fantastic.